What is going on? Sparks Comics here, ready to talk about New Comic Book Day. Welcome back, everybody. Before I get into what books I picked up this week, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, drop a comment below. Let me know what you picked up this week. If you think I missed something I should be reading, or what you guys got. So let's talk about this. I'm actually going to talk about a couple back issues I picked up first, and then I'll get into the new comics just to kind of get these out of the way. I picked up a couple Dr. Aphra books, 2, 3, and 5 from the first volume. So almost have a complete run of that now, just kind of picking them up randomly here and there. And then, as I'm always trying to fill in my Amazing Spider-Man run, I picked up 319. So if I get 320 and then I think one other issue in the 300s, I want to say 315, I pretty much have from like 300 to 330 or something like that. So getting there with that part of my run. My 300s are filling in pretty nicely, and then I'm going to work on my 200s next. So making progress there. So first up, from the new comics, I want to talk about the Star Wars books that came out this week. We've got Star Wars High Republic Adventures #2. Look at this. This is a pretty cool cover with our main character, Lula Talasola. She's a Padawan within the Jedi. And I'm actually really liking her character. Not the biggest fan of some of the dialogue because it is aimed for a younger audience. So I get that, and it works very well for that. As an older reader, not my favorite dialogue, but I'm liking the characters. I'm liking where the story's going with this. So I'm really digging this. And so I picked up this right here, the 1 in 10 Yale Nathan cover. Which is going to connect with the Yoda one from the last time. And issue 3, 4, and 5 will also have a piece that connects with this. So really looking forward to stringing those together and putting together the whole set. But you know who we have on the front here? We got Buckets of Blood. And there's a really funny moment in here with Buckets of Blood. So be sure to read that. I think that's a funny name for the Jedi. And You'll see why he gets called that, or why he goes by that name, and it's not because he's very good at killing. Also picked up the second print of #2 for Star Wars High Republic. With the reason I picked this up, not because the panel from the interior really drew me to it, but because it said Dark Skier, so that kind of caught my attention. Maybe it's hinting at something, or maybe it's related to what happened in the story. And so check out issue #3 right here to see what maybe could have been influencing that. This was a great read. This week I did like this better. I didn't like issue 2 last week, but I did like what they did in this issue. Really looking at the influence of the dark side. So this is really cool. This is a cool cover for the 1 in 25. From Marvel, we've got Demon Days, X-Men, Peach Momoko's first time doing interior art, first story that she's done herself. It was a really cool story. I liked it. I'm probably not going to stick with the rest of the Demon Days books. Not really my style overall with the storytelling, but I really did appreciate this, and I like what Peach is doing with this. But for me, it's a matter of really wanting to read more of the indie books, and so that's something that I can cut out. Gwenom vs. Carnage, 3 of 3. So this ended the tie-in to King in Black, and does hint that maybe we're going to get something more from this story going on into the future with Spider-Gwen. So that's pretty cool. One of the more exciting books this week that I really wanted to pick up and I didn't order, and so I wasn't sure if I was going to get it was America Chavez, made in the USA. Super cool cover here by Stephanie Hans, and so I went with that cover for a reading copy, and then I picked up the 1 in 25. Really great art on this one. I'm really excited that I actually got this. I wasn't sure that my store would pick this one up if they'd order enough for this, and they did. This is a beautiful cover. I'm super happy with this. And that ends my Marvel pickups. We got one thing from DC here with 2 different covers. So we've got Batman 106, and then the wraparound cover here for cover B, which I'm a fan of. I might have to put that into a clear board so I can see the back cover without pulling it out. That's DC. That's all I read from DC. Maybe occasionally I pick up another story, like I did the Harley Quinn Future State, because I love the art in that. We'll see. I am planning on looking at the Teen Titans Academy #1, because that just has this Strange Academy vibe, and I originally wasn't going to pick up Strange Academy because I was like, well, I'm not super into Doctor Strange. And then once I realized how good that was, I was like, why was I never going to pick this up? And I love Strange Academy. It's one of my favorite Marvel reads right now. So I figured, let's check out Teen Titans Academy, see if that's something that I dig. From Darkhorse Comics, we have Fear Case #2. Guys, I'm done. I'm done with Fear Case. If you saw my review on Dream of August Comics channel with Johnny and Jay, we had some issues with the wording in this book and the random question marks where they really didn't belong in the dialogue, and it didn't get any better. It got worse. The art's not my favorite style, so I think I'm done with Fear Case. As a second Matt Kindt book I've dropped recently, I decided not to continue with Crimson Flower also, but there is a Matt Kindt book that I am digging, and I picked it up today. It's not my next one, but we'll be getting to it. I've got Firepower #9 as my next one from Image Comics, Robert Kirkman. This story has just continually been fire. Next up from Image Comics, Nocterra #1. Guys, I'm going to do a review of this, but this is a good read, so go pick it up, check it out. I don't think you'll regret picking this one up. I also picked up the 1 in 50 because this, honestly, of the ratio covers, this was my favorite, and the price was really reasonable for a 1 in 50, so I picked this one up. I might be getting the secret variant, which I didn't know about, but there's a secret variant with, instead of this being up, it's down. So my store is trying to figure out a price for that, and so once they do, I'll probably be picking that up. But like I said, there is a Matt Kindt book that I did pick up this week, and I'm definitely staying with. From Boom Studios, we've got BRZRKR #1, Matt Kindt, Keanu Reeves doing the story on this. Guys, it got hyped up a lot, and I was wondering, would BRZRKR hold up to the hype? It does. It definitely does. If you're not a fan of gore and violence, not the book for you. There is, I don't even know the right word for it, but let's just say there's buckets of blood in this one. We got buckets of blood, the character, over in the IDW Star Wars, but we have literal buckets of blood in this one. So much blood that we get a red blank variant here for sketches. And then I also picked up the 1 per store Mark Brooks cover. So I'm all in on this. I think you guys should be picking it up and reading it too, if a kind of bloody, gory story is your thing. I think we're going to get, as the story progresses, I think we're going to get away from that side of this as the main character gets to explore why he's immortal, and they start to work on giving him mortality back. So I think this is starting out this way because that is kind of his job, is to be this killing machine for the U.S. government while he is getting to find out who he really is. And I think this is just such a solid start. I'm going to do a separate review for this as well. But those are my immediate thoughts on it. So be on the lookout. BRZRKR and Nocterra I'm going to give reviews for, but I'd say go check them out and read them, and that's my immediate review for it. So thank you guys for watching. As always, collect what you love, and I'll see you guys next time.